What up, my extraordinary people? You're in the den with Aaron EBM. We're not even going to play around today. We're going to get straight into the video. And today's video is, are women a reflection of men?
Women are a reflection of men, because women were made in the image of men. If you are familiar with the story of Adam, and even how Eve was made, this does solidify the first phrase. It is well known that women entirely rely on men's leadership, and seek strong men to protect them and guide them to safety, security, and reassurance. This is not new information, at least for men who know the red pill and senior. Most men today believe that women have gone through some type of mental evolution that rejects the female natural instincts of seeking male leadership and dominance just because feminism says that women no longer believe in those ancient gender roles of the breadwinner and the caretaker. These men...
I can't agree more. And you see this all the time with more and more women pursuing their goals and careers and feeding into the "I don't need a man" culture. You see this all the time. It is not uncommon for women to say this. They don't need a man, and it's evident in the society we live in today. It is also a big part of the conversation as to why we are in the movement of protecting black women when black women don't want anything to do with our help or us as men, or respect us in general. Let's continue.
Have no clue or no idea of biology and how the female mind works. Even if we try to enlighten them regarding these topics, they won't listen. For they have made women their leaders and have become too effeminate. They have put women on the pedestal, and they won't tolerate any criticism against feminism. Be wary of such men, because they are willing to end your life just for female approval.
This is 100% true as well. How many of you guys, especially through high school and throughout your young adult life, have come across men claiming to be alpha and always trying to seek female attention or admiration? They would do anything to destroy you in front of females and do anything behind your back for that woman that they're trying to get the approval of. Beware, guys. These guys are always out there, and they're always out to get you.
Before, I believed that both genders didn't look upon another for guidance, and leadership in each gender had their own set of responsibilities in a sense that one does not influence the other in how they behave, both directly and indirectly. For instance, I believed that women behaved in a promiscuous manner due to their own decisions and beliefs and was not a result of men actually encouraging such behavior. But oh boy, was I wrong about that. After reading The Bliss of the Celibate by Julius Lee, I learned that women are actually the reflection or reciprocal of men. How men behave is reflected on by women. That's why the quickest way to know a country's state of affairs is to look at how women behave. If women behave in an unnatural manner, like in the Western civilization today,
Look at dude.
That tells you how men have gotten weak and effeminate.
Nagging.
The surge we see in sexual degeneracy is exactly what modern men support. Instagram models, OnlyFans model, pornography, etc.
This is also true. It's a big thing, especially in I say our community, but the red pill community and any other pro-masculinity channels or movements. You actually see a lot of men complaining about how women are just not marriable today. They're for the streets and don't really care about the respect of men, and they're just out for themselves. But at the same time, you're liking all of their Instagram models of pictures. You're liking and subscribing to all the OnlyFans accounts that you can subscribe to, and you're giving these women fuel and validation. So why wouldn't they do the things they do? See, we can't have them both ways. This is for the fellas. We can't have them both ways, but you often see this. And if you're going to support these kind of behaviors and reinforce them, what do you think these women are going to do? Fellas, we have to do better.
Yet, such men who support such degeneracy and lust after such said type of women complain that women have lost morality and are no longer respectable. At the same time, these men will gladly indulge in sexual promiscuity without realizing that doing so is reinforcing such behavior in women because women think that's what men want as acts of romance or love or whatever it might be. You may interject if you want to, but still complain that there are no marriable women who are pure and intact. Women, in droves, are becoming feminist due to their frustrations and unmet needs. What are those unmet needs? A strong, masculine man whom she can rely on, especially on his leadership. Today, such men are rare, and all women meet everywhere are men who use women sexually without offering commitment and men who are effeminate. And beta, whether you believe it or not, women don't want to be used, just like how men don't like being used. That's why there's so much conflict between the sexes.
Just want to play on something else I forgot to mention earlier. Yes, this is also true. You men want to seek the validation or seek the admiration of these Instagram type model women, and these women that are almost unattainable unattainable, getting all the admiration from men across the globe. Yet you pass up on the nice girl that might not have all of the assets, if you will, of one of these Instagram models, but yet they have a lot to offer, both intelligence and in beauty, but you pass them up, therefore reinforcing the resentment and pushing them towards this ideology that all men are trash. See, this is a vicious cycle, and we have to do our parts on both ends. But fellas, you have to understand that everything that glitters is not gold. You have to do better. You have to do your part too as well. You can't want everything out of women and not be willing to make yourself the best you can be to get the women that you want.
One side labels men as complete trash, the other labels women as energy vampires, etc., however you might want to see it. Women are acting the way they do today because of our actions. There is no way women would have a high moral ideals if men are supporting such sexual immorality either through Instagram comments, OnlyFans subscriptions, donating money to e-girls, etc. Life lessons starts with us men, and we are to pass down that knowledge to women in order to have a just, moral, and civilized society. Women follow men wherever they go, because women rely on men for survival, and women will do whatever men think is okay to do, even if it is detrimental to our society at large. If all men become sexual degenerates, women will follow and be sexual degenerates. If all men decide to have standards and have moral ideals, women will follow the path of purity that men have chosen.
I can't agree with these statements more. It was a short video. Guys in general, you have to realize that I tell this to women as well, but men, we have to look at ourselves. We have to do introspection and know that if we want change, we have to enact change. And if we want a woman to be more marriable or be more or just or be a woman that we would be proud of to have in public and not worry about her being with 15 other brothers in society, or not 15 other brothers, it could be more. That's not, a horrible thing, but 15 other brothers in your vicinity pointing and laughing at you. We must reinforce those good behaviors and make it something that a woman desires. And I say the same thing to women. If you want a good man, if you feel like all men are trash, if you feel like there's no good men left, then you have to stop opening your legs for the Tyrones, Pookies, and Ray Rays of the world, and know that there are some good men in there. And sometimes you have to deny your primal feelings in order to elevate yourself in society. So, guys, I'm going to let that be all today. I appreciate you guys. Just like every video I tell you this is not my full-time job. So every time I'm in here, I'm putting in overtime, working hard, grinding for your entertainment as well as your well-being. So I appreciate you guys. So the least thing you do is push the like and subscribe button for more of this content. Guys, I appreciate you. If you get into the comment section, let me know what you like. Let me know what you didn't like, and I'll just appropriately. Until next time, guys.